Greetings, dear ones. We are, as always, very pleased to have this time to speak with you today. And so our writer has come out to the sea, asking that we assist with what is happening right now in so many people's energies. You may be equating a sort of earthquake experience with what is happening in the world outwardly and all the very dense and negative news reaching you from the usual media outlets, which we do encourage you to ignore for the most part. You can certainly be keyed in a bit to what is happening in the world without being enveloped by those words and those energies. And many are looking at what is happening, whether that be political or military, economic or social, etc. And they're saying, well, this is a terrible moment. Everything is difficult. And we would say it's just a transformative moment, dear ones. You can, if you wish, begin to panic and feel upset, but we don't know really why you would trouble with that. This would not reap you the positive outcomes that you desire for your life or for your family or your community and the world at large. This would reap you a feeling of, we're sort of abandoned. Where are those galactic family members? Where are these lovely higher beings we always hear about? And we assure you we've never been closer. And with your prayers and declarations and affirmations and with your increasing levels of vibration, you have only invited us all the more to come forward and to be a part of your experience as individuals and as a whole en masse group of beings who increasingly are so beautifully connected telepathically in the heart mind, in the spirit, beautifully connected to your earth and to one another. And we could not wish for a more beautiful collective of individuals to bless the earth with right now. So you really have come in to anchor the light. You truly are here to bless and to awaken the populace and to assist Earth as she moves forward. And yet you have this seemingly disaster scenario. And we would agree with you if, as we have said before, if you were facing all of this alone without the power of your own soul, without the strength of your soul families, star nations, the angelics, the ascended masters, all gods and goddesses dedicated to assisting the divine path unfolding for humanity at this time, and in general. Certainly, if you were alone, we would say, yes, this is a bit rough. It's all about survival, isn't it? Do what you can and try not to get too depressed. But instead, we are saying, what an astounding time. All of you being transformed, transfigured, in other words, utterly reshaped into a new and higher level. And all that which you have found difficult, being transmuted now. You're only going to draw the beauty out of your earth life experiences, all of them. This life and all the others. You're only now going to draw the strength, the wisdom, the self-knowing, the inner knowing of the universe and the inner knowing of who you are as creator in human form. And so as you're watching this lovely ocean, let's just do a little bit of energy work. So you see the birds going by, and see the waves coming in. Bring forward the thing that you find most difficult right now. You see this endless abundance that is one ocean wave after another. That is similar to the abundant waves of divine light pouring onto the planet. But what is hardest for you about the world, first of all? Bring that forward. Just speak it in your heart mind. Let it come forward. Don't deny it. If you feel dreadful about it, that's all right. Let those feelings come up. That's fine. So many of you are stressed and worried that most of the human population will sort of disappear under the weight of illness or some form of dark intervention. And some are just worried about outer circumstances based on those attacks, and we understand completely, we understand. We follow exactly what you are saying. We wish for you to image yourself as a beautiful flame. Now it might be the violet flame of Saint Germain, which transmutes powerfully everything that in its reach and within that flame. It might just be a beautiful golden white flame of cleansing and purification. Whatever you are drawn to is fine. Turn yourself into that right now, whether you do so with mental, emotional image or feeling. Or just holding the intention if imaging is difficult for you. I am that flame which transmutes, and I am that flame which purifies everything it touches into pure gold, into a pure living light. And from that light, we're going to reflect what you are offering onto the world. So in other words, you are holding the light of the higher realms right now, dear ones. You are holding the light of the sun. You are personifying those particular solar flares that shift dimensional realities and usher in new and higher forms of consciousness, so that the world situation cannot help but be lifted to a higher level. If you were in a dark room with things that depended upon the darkness in order to exist, and you threw on a lot of light, you opened the shades, drew back the curtains, a lot of light poured in, that which could only exist in the dark would have to leave, or it would just fade away. It would have to be recycled into something else. That's all that's happening. You are the light that is pouring in. You have ordained it, that in this time the earth shall be transformed. Working with all of you right now. Go ahead and bring forth some element of your own life that you can't quite believe. It's too difficult or too strange or too unwieldy or just has you a bit mystified. Maybe a little confused. Again, same process. Put it inside of the transmuting violet flame of Saint Germain or the diamond white light, divine golden light. Either flame is fine. And we're assisting all of you in moving from the viewpoint that this is a difficult area and one that needs help, and one that's sort of special and somehow or other fell out of divine favor, moving that into the light, to where all judgments about it cease and all feelings of sadness or lack or loss or anger or resentment, all of that just fades away. You might want to grip your hands tightly as if you were gripping this issue, and then open your hands to let go your judgments of it. And let go all of your judgments of the world right now. Because however injurious and strange and unpredictable and potentially dreadful everything may appear, we assure you the light has come and it will only ever get stronger. You are welcome back into galactic society, dear ones. All of you and your planet. The doors are opening, the portals are open. Walk through now. And don't feel that this is some strange country that you have no right to access, because this is home, this interdimensional reality, this higher dimensional reality. And usurpers or controllers are being removed, including that which has plagued you in this and so many other lives. So we bless and thank all of you for your utterly beautiful presence upon the earth at this time. We give thanks for your beauty, your inner strength, your viewpoint, your joy, and your great love for humanity and for your planet and for your galaxy. And we return this to you many, many times over. Namaste, dear ones.